one. No, not that one. This one. What was I listening to? I was listening to this, but I don't necessarily know if that's what I want to listen to. And you might all think that I'm doing like I'm restarting just to be seen, but I'm actually restarting because I'm trying to get more organized, like a Gorgonite.
I just sang to you. I rapped all day long, and even when I couldn't get it out of my mouth, I rapped it
world in this ocean of commotion. I tell you right now, it's not like a Komodo dragging or a Komodo, whatever the thing, a kimono thing that you wear on. It doesn't matter. I'll take it all off. I need it to be clean, to be clear, to just steer this whole world out of fear. I just know if you want to ever flow with me, I have a home for you. I want to collaborate. And I'm sorry that I suck at wanting to write. But I'm going to change the whole world with this life. And every single one of you that thinks that one man can't change the whole world, well, just watch. Because one has changed one, and now two will change you, and everything that you see will never stop coming through. Dudes, yo, I don't want you to feel like you're rude. Just because you tell me, yo, what was that word you said? How did you stutter that out, my friend? Yo, maybe I didn't practice like you, but maybe I practiced something else like unconditional love, so you could also come through and bloom like a freaking flower that's gonna devour all of the darkness. Yo, they tell me that the world's flowers the flowers is the earth's laughter. And if that's cool, if that's the case, then how come flowers are in most of the natural disaster? They never get saved, just like the human life that was taken for granted and taken away like quickly, like they were slit with a glaive. And I guess this is no longer for kids on YouTube. Now it's back to where it's supposed to be. But it would be for kids if kids were taught the right way to understand that what I say is not going to enslave their mind, but in fact when they go to places like McDonald's and Wendy's and other things, or even like a nice restaurant that serves only really healthy food, you still have to listen to it on the tube. Yeah, you got to listen to all those random songs coming through that teach you to feel like other people are scrubs or duds, or they're never going to do anything and they should just give up, or that they had to lose you or leave you to find themselves. Selena, if you understood what I said right there, come through. Listen, look, I'm not sitting in this place of cynicism. In fact, I used to never feel hope, but now I've been gifted with that too. So this is the rope-a-dope of that. This is for Lana, my little marijuana. Wanna, Joanna, keeping me off those things, and I just wanna show you that you are number one stunner. You make me feel like I never have to do things undercover. You make me feel like a lover. And if you even understood this, I will give you so much gift. Because you are the winds beneath my wing. Both of them, two different ways. In fact, it's a push and a pull, but only because the whole world is stuck in that momentary tool of being used like the fool. Yeah, never knowing where you're gonna go. What happened? What happened? What happened? No, for real, what happened? I didn't stop that. It even says it's still going. Is this just like a huge interlude? Nope. Weird. Yeah, but sometimes you just need to take a break and release, and not necessarily physically take space, but make space in your own mind, so that the ethereal lake that sits there inside of your head, and you're like, which one of these two things is fake? Well, let me tell you, my friend, neither one of them are. Just look into the eyes of that cat and get cat vision and feel real far. Lana, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Joanna, right here. I know that I don't have to ever get back in the sauna, except for maybe to extract something inside of me that I don't wanna. Yo, na 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 na, and that one's for you, and I'll do this until the end. No matter, my friend, even if you hear, because I know telepathy exists, and it's just the same thing like the mirror neurons in the kitties that make me feel so witty, and I just do this thing like I could do this like a itty bitty, like if I was just had it in my hand, the pocket realm, and I can recite all these things that I've seen over the past years. And this is for all those that believed and deep dived into some of my energy, and then they felt relieved to understand that I'm burning so high in the sky, and it doesn't matter if I'm happy. The blue being in me, the frequency unseen to let you all connect with this. So out of respect, I'm also a witness. Because there's so many stars in the sky. There's been so many stars that pass by through my eyes. And as I look at you that way, Lana, I see that you just wanna have a little bit of chicken or some turkey. But really you just want to be pet on the back. Or have me use a comb so you don't have to shed. In retrospect, I detest myself for not doing it the right way enough times. Yo, yeah, if I did what I'm doing now back then, before I even met you, then you never have came through. So I can't regret that. In fact, I'll bring it back and come back so fast. Yo, I'll keep growing and I'll show this everlasting love flowing. Never need to do it in a way that's conditional, because the part of me that's mental is just finite, and it's gonna grow incrementally till it merges with my soul and we have heaven on earth and peace as a release of this. I don't ever need, I know that I'm just a witness of gifts in other people. Yo, and maybe that's my gift, to be the greatest witness of all, so I can come back and drop these lines if they don't even know that's what they're doing out there. Like you, Lana, who sit there so scared sometimes when the thunder crashes and the lightning flows and the lights flicker and we're like, oh no, how are we gonna keep the fish cold in the freezer? Well, dang, it's time for you guys to eat that so we can just leave it like a beaver, where we've created this dam in our energetic frequency just because we just wanted to get out of that complacency of other people's seeds and see our own way out. And Lana, you're gonna be one of the reasons as this whole world comes to peace, whether you know it or not. I just saw that on the license plate there. Peace, PCE. Yo, lemon squeezy, you're gonna come up next. There's so many of you that I gotta pay my respect. And by pay, I mean give freely, because you never